Hi, my name is Zach, and in this video, you're gonna learn how to install DEEPCOOL Fun RGB series to your own PC. I chose DEEPCOOL Fun RGB series because it works insanely amazing to my computer. It is RGB compatible and it's perfectly synchronizing to my GIGABYTE Auros B450 Pro Wi-Fi. Now, I am very excited to share this video to you, and I hope that you can learn something from this tutorial. Let's begin! Alright guys, so first thing that you want to do is to remove the filter or this part on the front panel of your computer. So you just have to pull it out, right, just like that. So now we're free to install our fan. Our fan comes with some couple of cables. This is for a synchronizing cable if you want to synchronize the lighting of your fan from your motherboard. And this is also just another option for you to control the lighting. You might want to change some lighting, but you won't be able to sync your fan to the motherboard if you're going to use this one. So I prefer, if your fan is RGB ready and if you want to see some lighting synchronizing your motherboard, you should use this kind of thing. Okay. So if you can see, there are 4 slots available. I hope you're able to see that. Alright, so we have triple fan. So we want to use these standard pins. Alright, so this is how our fan is going to look like. This is so cool. Look at that. You see that? Alright, so we're going to install this one. I'm going to show you that, so just keep watching. You want to make sure that all bolts are available to install your fan. So for each fan, you should have 4 pieces of bolt. Of course, we need a standard star screw to put those bolts and lock it on this thing. Okay? Alright, so each fan, if you see that there's a lot of pin available, so don't confuse yourself, just choose the one that's fitted for this slot. So the one that fits on this slot is this one. So just attach it in here and just do the same thing for the others. Moving on to the next step, we're going to use this one so we can get an RGB synchronizing from our motherboard. So our motherboard is an Aorus, so it's an RGB fusion ready, and this pack is also our RGB fusion ready, so we have to use this one instead of using the manual controller. Yes, it's a manual controller for the lighting effect. So I'm gonna set this thing aside. Alright, so moving on to our next step. Each fan should be securely connected to each other. So when you're going to connect one cable to motherboard, all fans will lit, so you will see the RGB colors synchronizing the motherboard, and also you'll be able to see the fan working. So first thing that we need to do is to install this fan on our PC case. Alright, so now we're done installing our fan to our PC case. Now what you're going to do is to connect the cables with each other. So each fan has 3 cables given, so you will have the total of 9 cables, but don't confuse yourself. Just pick the cables that fits each other and make sure that they will be all connected to each other. So for example, this one I'm going to show you. Please hold on. So this fan has 3 cables. Each cable is different. So you might wonder how to connect this onto your second fan and onto your third fan. So what you're going to do is you either choose from these 2, because this one will be connected directly to this cable slot. So just leave this one, spare that one, so just choose one from these 2. So for this one I'm gonna choose this pin, and for our second fan I'm gonna choose the slot. So I'm going to connect the both with each other. Alright, so we're done. And for the third fan, I choose the slot cable, and then for the second one I choose the pin cable. So I connected each other, and then as you can see, they are all connected. The 3 fans are all connected. Just leave other cables hanging, because these cables will be connected directly to this slot, and the pin is coming from the motherboard. So as you can see, just right there. And what you're gonna look for from the motherboard is the one that says CPU fan. It has 4 pins, and make sure that the pins are securely fitted to the slot that's coming from this cable. Alright? And so this one, put something or a cable coming from the fan going to this pin. So just like this, we have one. You have to connect it securely. Make sure that the way you connected it is correct. So you don't want to damage the pin, you know. Before I do that, I'm going to clean up the cable first, and then I'm going to connect those 3 fans. Alright guys, so this cable is separately made from the 3 fans. So this cable is for the RGB synchronization from the motherboard going to the fan. So I've already explained that to you, but I'm going to explain again. This is an RGB controller. If your motherboard does not support an RGB, this is gonna work for your fan. This will allow you to control the RGB lighting of your fan. Sorry for that. Anyways, this is just an option if your motherboard does not support RGB fusion. But for this one, we have Aorus B450 Pro. So this board supports RGB fusion, so we're going to use this cable. So if you're going to look at it, take a closer look. So it is different. As you can see, the slots, it's not considered as pin because it is a slot that was connected to the cable itself. So it's different because it has holes, you know. So the slot itself has a hole, if you can see that. Alright, and on the other side, it's a typical pin that you can see. You can also see from the fan. So from the motherboard, we are looking at this one. This one is the system fan, but this is just some option if you are using the controller for your fan. But we are using for the RGB synchronization, so we're looking for the LED CPU located in your motherboard. So that 4-pin will be connected to this cable. So let's do it like this. Alright, so make sure it's securely connected. Now what we're going to do is to find a cable slot that will fit from this pin. So it's either from the first one, second, or third. It's up to you. Just pick one and then make sure that it's fitted with each other. So let me see. I guess the first fan will actually work. We have an option for the first fan. We also have an option for, well, I guess that's it. We only have an option for the first fan. So this is the only slot on the cable left that's fitted for this pin. So what we're going to do now is to connect them with each other. Before that, let me first clean up the cable so everything will be all set. Alright, so we just finished installing our triple fan, the DEEPCOOL. So as you can see on the motherboard, it's so clean. Cables are going out on the right side of the case. So if you can notice, those cables that you can see here, it's really doesn't look nice, but you know that happens because we haven't put the front panel case back yet. So we just clean it up. But right now I'm going to show you how it works. So let's see this. Let's try.
Alright, so that's it for today, and I hope that you've learned something from this video, and I assume that you have already learned how to install your DEEPCOOL Fan RGB series to your own PC, and I hope that this video will help you in the future. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel and hit the thumbs up, and also please ring the tiny bell so you'll be updated for more videos. Thank you.